I'm excited to be here in Austin, just flew today, and I love swimming at this pool. It's going to be a great meet. A lot of fast swimmers here, so excited to get into the racing tomorrow.
First meet of an Olympic year, what's your focus here this weekend?
It's just another stepping stone, taking each meet one at a time and trying to find new ways to improve and trying to implement some things I've been working on over the past couple of months. So I'm excited to see how it all pays off here this weekend.
At this point, do you look at like battles against other people or just yourself?
No, I never really think too much about competition. Obviously, I know that there are a lot of fast swimmers here, and I'm really excited to race them all. And but at the same time, I do have to just focus on what I want to work on and see what I can do this weekend.
What is it that you want to work on specifically?
Just some technical things that I've worked on the past couple months, and then again just continuing to work on some pacing things that I've focused on the last couple of years.
You guys approach a meet like this, do you taper for this, or is your training yardage still way up?
We actually just went to Colorado Springs for 2 weeks at the Olympic Training Center to train. So we got some good training in, but we're also sort of treating this meet as a mid-season meet to just kind of see where we're at. So I think it'll be a good weekend.
So talk to us about training at the OTC.
Yeah, it's great. I love training there. It's a very focused environment. You're around other elite swimmers and also elite athletes from other sports that are training for, some for the Olympics this year. Some live at the OTC, so it's a very focused environment. Basically, just eat, sleep, swim, and it's fun that way. And I had a lot of fun with my teammates there, and we're all excited to be here.
Did you get to train with any other Olympians that?
It was technically it was a national team camp. There were only about 12 or 15 of us there training together. But then there were also the Cal men's team was there, the Stanford women's team was there for a bit, as well as some other teams. So there were a lot of national team swimmers there at the time. So it was definitely good to be up at altitude, and hopefully I'll breathe a little easier down here today when I get in and swim.
Is there any one event here this week that's more important to you than others?
No, they're all pretty important. I have things I can work on in each of them, and just sort of excited to see where I am in each of the events.
And which ones are you swimming here?
Well, I'm entered in the 100, 200, 400, 800 freeze, 100 back, 200 IM, and 400 IM. Just take it day by day. I know I'm swimming the 100 free and the 400 free tomorrow, so. The freestyles are my focus. Yeah.
Even the 100 free is a focus?
Oh yeah.
How is your relationship with the 400 IM evolving?
It's there. I mean, I swim at these kind of meets. I don't do a lot of IM training. I do some to mix it up. Can't just train freestyle every day. So when it is time to mix it up, I usually do IM kind of stuff. So it's fun to just race, an event that I don't swim very often. At meets like this, I guess I am swimming it a little more often, but it's just fun. I'll probably swim it here. I know it's on the same day as the 200 free, and I think it's right before the 200 free at finals. So we'll see how it goes in the morning and make decisions based on how it's going.
Hi, Katie. Bob Schauer.
How are you?
Good. How are you? Bruce mentioned that you have more input now. How does that change in an Olympic year? Do you increase your feedback this year, or is there an ebb and flow to it?
Yeah, there's an ebb and flow to it. It's obviously I took the gap year, and I'm really focused on my training, and I think that does give me a little more time to communicate things with Bruce, and it's my focus this year, so I'm giving 100% to it, and I'm just really enjoying training with Bruce and my teammates, and we're just having fun with this year.
Thank you.
At what part of the season did you start whittling down the events you're going to concentrate on?
Well, I already know the events I'm concentrating on, but at meets like this, I like to swim a wide range of events. It's just it's just fun to mix it up, and I can't swim the 800 free at every single meet. I can't swim the 400 free at every single meet, and you know, moving forward, I might not swim some of those events at these kinds of meets. I will swim my major focus events though here. So it's all just about looking at the racing schedule for each meet, and then also throughout the whole season, and just balancing it out and having fun with it.
Time for a couple more guys.
Katie, as you guys as a team, USA, preparing for Rio, do you feel like this is potentially one of the better teams, swimming teams as a whole, men's and women's?
Yeah, well, we don't have the team yet, and I'm not on the team yet. We all have to get through Olympic trials, but I think Team USA as a whole is looking phenomenal, top to bottom. There's some really great young swimmers coming up, and we have some awesome veterans that will definitely lead the team in Rio. So everyone wants to be a part of it. 4 years ago, I was 15 years old and working my way to try to make it onto that London team. And I know there are some 14 and 15-year-olds out there that really do have a good shot at making the team. So it's exciting for me to see that, and hopefully everyone's been working hard, and we'll see some progress this week, and it's really getting exciting moving forward here now.
Well, so, 4 years ago, where were you in January 2000?
In January of 2012, I had not even swum at a meet like this before. My first Arena Pro Swim Series equivalent meet was in Missouri in February, like late February. So I was still, that was my first meet where I kind of got accustomed to swimming against some of the bigger names, and just being in this environment. So it's kind of nice to sometimes think back to 4 years ago and think, wow, I have so much more experience now. It's gonna be great. And so it's nice to just continue to get that experience. And as I was saying, with the young swimmers coming up, I know there are a lot of young swimmers here that'll get that experience, and even some on my own team. And it's exciting to see what they'll do here and how they'll set themselves up for the next couple months.
Any advice you would give the kids that are in Austin watching this tonight that want to be in your shoes one day?
Yeah, to just set some goals. I don't know if you're talking about like really young swimmers or young
10
swimmers.
to 12 years.
Oh yeah. Yeah, just set big goals. Don't be afraid to set your eyes on something special. Growing up, I never imagined I would make it to the Olympics, but I just took it step by step and started qualifying for bigger meets, and one day I qualified for Olympic trials, and then I started setting my eyes on how do I qualify for the Olympics. So it can go pretty fast. So it's important to just enjoy every moment of it, and don't be afraid to set those goals.
Thanks, Katie.